Question number 3. Write down question from textbook. In this question, triangle PMN is given, and in triangle PMN, this seg NQ is bisector of this angle MNP. This N angle is divided into two equal parts. Now, because of this NQ bisector, the opposite side of N vertex, that is MP side, is also divided into two parts, MQ and QP. Now, since angle bisector is given in this question, so we are using angle bisector theorem to find out the value of QP, that is length of QP. Therefore, according to angle bisector theorem, which angle is bisected? N angle is bisected. So, from vertex N, corresponding sides are NP and NM. So, NM upon NP. NM upon NP. See, first ratio we are writing NM. This side. So, second ratio also you are starting from M point only, because first ratio NM. So, NM vertex is coming. So, second time when we are writing second ratio, that time this side only you are considering to take the ratio, means numerator is MQ and denominator is QP. Do not take the reverse ratio, otherwise your answer is coming wrong if you are taking wrong ratios. So, order should be perfect only. So, whenever you are taking NM, this side a ratio, first ratio, second ratio also in the same direction you are writing. So, NM upon NP is equal to MQ upon QP by angle bisector theorem. Now, NM is given 5 unit, NP is given 7 unit, MQ is given 2.5 unit, and QP we are going to find. By cross multiplication, 5 multiplied by QP is equal to 7 multiplied by 2.5. QP is equal to this 5 is multiplied here, we are shifting to right hand side, so it divides. So 7 multiplied by 2.5 upon 5. So this calculation is coming 3.5. When you calculate, multiply these two number and then divide by 5, calculation is coming 3.5. Therefore, length of QP is 3.5 unit. Now, in question number 4, triangle ABC is given where angle APQ is 60 degree and angle ABC is also given 60 degree. This is given part, and we are going to prove these two sides PQ and BC sides are parallel, and then the ratios are equal. Now, in this triangle ABC, angle APQ is equal to 60 degree, angle ABC is also given 60 degree. Therefore, these two angles are congruent. Angle APQ is congruent to angle ABC, or you can write down PBC also angle, but vertex is B only. Now, these two angles, that is APQ angle and ABC angle, they are on one side of the given side AB. So, they forms a corresponding pair. Therefore, this seg PQ is parallel to BC by corresponding angle test. We prove sides are parallel, that is PQ is parallel to BC in triangle. So, in any triangle, if the sides are parallel, then the ratios are equal by basic proportionality theorem. Therefore, AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC by basic proportionality theorem. So, in this way, the ratios are proved. Now, in question number 5. Question number 5, this quadrilateral ABCD is given trapezium. And in trapezium, one pair is parallel. So, in this trapezium, side AB parallel to side PQ, parallel to side DC. These three are given parallel in question only. And this AD side and this BC sides, two sides are their respective transversal. Now here at a time these three segments are parallel. So we are using property of three parallel lines to find out the answer. Therefore, according to this property again, the transversal divides the three parallel lines into intercepts, and intercepts are AP, PD BQ and QC, and their ratios are equal by this property. Therefore, AP upon PD is equal to BQ upon QC. Reason is property of three parallel lines. Now AP is given 15, PD is given 12, BQ is given 14. So by cross multiplication, 12 multiplied by BQ is equal to 15 multiplied by 14. BQ is equal to 15 multiplied by 14 upon 12. Product is 210 upon 12 divided by 12 gives 17.5. Therefore, length of BQ is 17.5 unit.